The Independent State Hospital was once a place for the mentally ill, but now only ghosts remain. Many patients suffered horrific treatments, electroshock therapy, isolation, and even lobotomies. Some say their spirits never left. I visited on a foggy afternoon, drawn by the stories of shadows lurking in the hallways. The building was a decaying ruin, the windows broken, the doors hanging open like mouths gasping for breath. The moment I stepped inside, I felt it, a presence. I walked through the main hallway, my footsteps echoing in the silence. Then I heard it, a whisper. It was so soft I thought I imagined it, but then I felt a cold breath against my ear. I turned sharply. No one was there. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw movement. A dark figure standing at the end of the hall, watching. I blinked, and it was gone. The feeling of being watched never left me, and as I stepped outside, I saw something in the dust on the floor. Footprints, leading straight to where I had been standing. In Dubuque, there's a historic home with a tragic past. The Mathias Ham House once belonged to a wealthy riverboat captain, but after his death, his daughter Sarah was left alone. One night she heard footsteps creeping through the house. A shadowy figure moved in the darkness. Sarah grabbed a pistol and fired. When the morning came, they found a dead intruder at her feet. Now people say Sarah still lingers there. I visited during a late-night ghost tour. The house was beautiful yet unsettling, its old chandeliers casting eerie shadows. As we stood in Sarah's bedroom, the air grew icy. Then the closet door creaked open on its own. Everyone froze. Then a loud knock echoed through the room. 3 slow, deliberate knocks. The guide whispered, "Sarah, is that you?" At that moment, the chandelier began to sway. I felt a chill wrap around my body and suddenly, a sharp tap on my shoulder. I turned, expecting to see another tourist. There was no one there. Near Burlington, there's a road where a ghostly woman appears to doomed travelers. Her name was Lucinda, a woman who threw herself from a cliff after her lover betrayed her. Now, she waits for others to join her in death. The legend says that if you call her name 3 times, she will appear, and if she drops a rose at your feet, you won't live to see morning. A group of friends and I drove out to the cliff one night, more for fun than anything else. The sky was black, the air thick with silence. We stood at the edge and called out, "Lucinda, Lucinda, Lucinda." At first, nothing happened. Then a shadow moved in the darkness. A woman in a flowing dress stood at the edge of the cliff. I felt my blood turn to ice. She didn't move, didn't speak, just stood there. Then something dropped at my feet. A rose. We screamed and bolted for the car, our tires kicking up dust as we sped away. I didn't sleep that night, terrified of what might come for me. But morning came, and I was still alive. Maybe Lucinda had chosen to spare me. Or maybe she's just waiting. Deep in the countryside stands Edinburgh Manor, an abandoned asylum filled with dark energy. People claim to hear voices, see figures lurking in the hallways, and witness strange lights that float through the darkness. I decided to explore it with a friend, armed only with flashlights. The halls were suffocatingly silent, the peeling wallpaper and rusted bed frames a haunting reminder of its past. As we moved deeper into the asylum, our flashlights flickered. Then, a bright orb of light appeared at the end of the hallway. It hovered for a moment, then rushed toward us. I froze, paralyzed with fear. My friend grabbed my arm. "Run!" We bolted, the light chasing us growing brighter. Then, just as suddenly as it appeared, it was gone. The building went silent once more. We didn't stick around to find out what it was. But as we reached the car, I glanced back, and in the window I saw a face staring out. Pale, hollow-eyed, and grinning. Iowa may seem peaceful, but its ghosts still linger. From haunted hospitals to restless spirits on cursed roads, the dead are never far away. And if you ever find yourself standing alone in the dark, listen carefully. You might not be alone. If these stories sent chills down your spine, be sure to like, subscribe, and share for more terrifying tales. Have you ever experienced something paranormal? Tell me in the comments. Until next time, be careful what roads you travel. Some spirits are waiting for you.